If you have acid reflux, you've probably tried all the usual advice to avoid spicy food, stop eating late, sleep propped up on 3 pillows, and yet somehow the burning keeps coming back. What most people don't realize is that acid reflux isn't always just an acid problem. Sometimes the issue is that the tissues being exposed to that acid have become damaged and vulnerable. And if that's the case, simply blocking acid won't be enough. So today I'm going to show you 3 foods that support healing in completely different ways. One helps coat and protect irritated tissue. The other can help improve digestion before reflux even starts. And the third one has been used for decades to help repair the stomach lining itself. So let's dive in. I'm Dr. Nirvana, a naturopathic doctor. For the past 20 years, I've helped my patients get to the root cause of their chronic digestive symptoms, including acid reflux. And some of the most effective tools are often the ones that people have never heard of. The first food sounds like it should be sitting next to a campfire, but it's actually one of the most soothing herbs for an irritated digestive tract, and it's marshmallow root. It contains compounds that can become thick and slippery when mixed with water. And that's important because acid reflux isn't just uncomfortable. Over time, it can leave the lining of the esophagus irritated, inflamed, and sensitive. So marshmallow root helps by coating that tissue with a protective layer. A lot of people describe it as a feeling like a soothing barrier between their irritated tissue and the things that keep aggravating it. The preparation actually matters here, though. The best way to use marshmallow is in a cold infusion. Steep 2 teaspoons of dried marshmallow root in cold water for several hours and drink it before meals. The cold preparation helps preserve the soothing compounds that make this herb so effective. And while it may not be the most famous digestive remedy, it's one that I rely on often for my patients. Now, this next one sounds completely wrong. In fact, when most people first hear it, they think, am I joking? And I'm not. But it's very effective. It's apple cider vinegar for acid reflux. I know, it sounds completely backwards. After all, why would you add something acidic when acid is the problem? Here's where things get interesting. In some people, reflux isn't driven by excessive stomach acid. It's driven by poor digestion. When food sits in the stomach longer than it should, pressure can build up. And that pressure increases the likelihood of stomach contents moving upward where they don't belong. For some people, a small amount of diluted apple cider vinegar in some water before meals can help support the digestive process and reduce that buildup. What you can try is 1 tablespoon diluted in water about 15 minutes before your meal. But this isn't appropriate for everyone. If you have ulcers, significant esophageal irritation, or severe reflux symptoms, speak to your healthcare provider before trying it. Because while this can be helpful for the right person, it's not a universal solution. And this last one is one that nobody expects. It's cabbage juice. I know, not exactly the health drink most people get excited about, but the reason it stayed around for so long is because of what it can do for your digestive lining. Cabbage juice contains nutrients that support your tissue repair, glutamine, and compounds referred to as vitamin U. As a naturopathic doctor, I've used fresh cabbage juice to help support healing within my patient's digestive tract for years. And if you've been dealing with reflux, especially for years, that's the part that matters, because eventually the issue isn't just the acid, it's the damage that repeated exposure leaves behind. Cabbage juice can help support your body's natural repair process so those tissues can recover. Start with about ½ a cup daily. A lot of people will mix a small amount of carrot or apple to improve the taste. Your taste buds may need some convincing, but your digestive tract may not. So let's recap. Marshmallow root helps with coating and soothing the irritated tissue. Apple cider vinegar can help to improve your digestion before reflux starts, and cabbage juice will provide nutrients that support the repair of your digestive lining. Three completely different approaches, but they all focus on something most reflux sufferers rarely hear about, which is helping to heal the digestive tract recover instead of simply masking symptoms. And if you're not sure if reflux is at the core of your issue, I've made a free gut health guide to help you determine what your symptoms may be due to. And if you're feeling bloated on top of all of this, check out the next video, it'll help.